guys, I am back again with another junk journal challenge. If you go on YouTube channel, Dear Julie, she is running a challenge, junk journal challenge for the month of February. And it is called the February Fabric Junk Journal Challenge. And it's a lot of details of, what you need to do to make the journal. So I would tell you, please check out her channel, YouTube channel, Dear Julie. I'm going to make mine. I went to AC Moore, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, and I found these placemats, which the back is just as pretty as the front. And I'm going to cover my journal with, with the placemat. I picked up a couple of other ones I just want to show you. So please check out AC Moore because they were really pretty. I think they were like $1.50 a placemat. So this is going to make a nice, cute sunflower summer, spring journal cover. And I love this one. I have to go back and get more because I love strawberries or anything that's to do with fruit, blueberries and things like that. This would make a great summer journal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this cover, cut it down to a traveler's notebook size, and I'm going to sandwich in some cardboard. It's not real thick, but it's not real thin. I'm going to sandwich the cardboard, and this will be on the outside, on the inside of the journal. So we're going to do it like that, and then like this. And that's how I'm going to do it. Now, I really wanted, of course, the bird to be in the center. But for me to get the bird in the center, then I would lose all of this flower. So what I'm going to do is basically my journal's going to be like this. And the bird will be on the back. I wish the bird was over here, and I can't do it on this side, even though this has a bird, because I would have to flip it like this. And this is really pretty. This one right here, this side. I love the way this looks. But then the bird is upside down on the back. So, let's get started cutting it out. Let's see. Basically, I'm going to make it 8.5. Yes, 8.5 by 10. I'm going to do 10, even though that's not the exact traveler's notebook side. I like to always leave a little extra so my pages inside the book aren't hanging on the outside. So I'm going to cut this. Let's see. This. Then I could save this piece for something else. So once again, it'll be like this. Let me see. And a little bit over 5. Okay. And then we're going to do 8. I'm going to do 8.5. Because usually traveler's notebook is 8.25. I'm going to do 8.5 just to give it a little extra. So if I make a mistake or something, don't ever want to cut it too short. I don't care if I cut it too long, but not too short. And this is another little piece I could save. So there you go. think I can take just a little bit more off of here. Okay. And I'm just going to put the cardboard down. I don't do measurements. I think I've said that before in my other video, so I'm all eyeballing everything. And I am going to have to sew this and bring out my cutting machine. And move that over. Just take, I think, a little tad bit more off. Just a little. I want just a little bit more. Okay, I think that's good. Now I'm going to put my fabric over here. Now I'm not worried about getting this straight right now because I am going to sew it on the sewing machine. So, and then I'll just cut off any excess that's on there. Okay, I'm going to sandwich these 3 pieces together, take them over to the sewing machine, and sew them up. And I'll be right back. Okay guys, I took it over to my sewing machine. Had a little difficulty because when I put the 2 fabrics in the cardboard and I sewed a just a straight stitch around, it was fraying. The ends were really fraying. So I kind of clipped the frayed ends, and then I did a zigzag stitch, but in between the zigzag it was too much fraying, so I took quilt binding, or I guess you call it seam binding, quilt binding, and I just put that on it because it wasn't to stop the fraying. And plus I think it looks really, really nice. This is what I love about junk journaling. You have a plan, but the plan doesn't work out, which is like life too, but you just do it a different way. So I really like this. So one thing I wanted to say about the February Fabric Junk Journal challenge, there's certain things that has to be in the journal. So it has to have a fabric cover, has to have a fabric. You have to have 2 fabric pockets or tucks. You have to make 4 fabric tags decorated with fabric or fabric on them, and they all have to be different, meaning using different fabric on each tag. 1 fabric flip. You have to do 2 fabric edgings, like you could gather up some, oh, there's my little guys falling down always. You could gather up some fabric and then sew it on the edge or glue it on the edge if you don't have a sewing machine. And you have to have 4 fabric embellishments and 1 fabric page. Now, like I said, there's a lot of details to this challenge, and you can get all the information from Dear Julie. So, like I said, I like the way it turns out, even though this wasn't my original plan. So now I'm going to do the pages, and I'm just going to get some pages. I already pulled some pages that I thought would go good in the journal, and basically I just have to cut them and size them up and put them in the magazine. This is basically going to be more on flowers and birds journal. Nice for spring, because that's all I can think about. I can't wait for spring. So here's some of the pages that I have. I'm going to use some graph paper. This is from a catalog for flowers. Great, matching up the color, really good. And I have some tea dye paper, lavender. I'm going to put in it, and must have my coffee dye paper. I'm going to put that in there. I have some, let's see, dictionary pieces. This one actually has a little flower. Chose that specially for that. And I have beautiful cardstock. So I have the magenta, the blue, the turquoise, there's some purple, some watercolor. This is cactus paper, has some flowers on it. I love this green to match the leaves, and some burgundy to match that. And I have also some scrapbooking paper. I've marked it, so I don't think I'm going to sit here. I don't think you want to see me sit here and cut a bunch of paper. So I'll come back after I cut everything and put the signature. I'm only going to do 1 signature in this book, and put the signature together. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, I cut the pages out, so all I have to do is just fold them. I folded some of them already, got the coffee dyed. And these are the magazine pages, some graph page. And this is cardstock. Now you're allowed to do 5 of each, 5 cardstock, 5 dictionary paper, book pages, but I'm only making 1 signature, so I don't think I'm going to be able to use 5 of each. I have some vintage ledger paper, and there's the magazine, little notepad, and I want to take the green one right here, and I think I'm going to glue, because I think they're so pretty together, the colors, I'm going to glue a pocket on here. So I'll do that when we do the embellishment, which will be my next video for this. So I'm going to fold this. Now, one thing, I bought this paper from Michael's, and it's cardstock, but it's not the real thick cardstock, which I kind of like. Sometimes I like the thicker one, but for my journals, because I use a lot of cardstock in there, I like the thinner kind. So this will be probably my first page. And let's see, I'll put that in here. flip it out. Put the green in there. More coffee dye. A little bit of the thinner cardstock. Oops, I have two of these. Here. Are these gorgeous flowers? I can't wait to start gardening. I ordered some seeds and I received them yesterday, so I can't wait. Just kind of, you know, kind of coordinating the color and sizes, and just, I mean, it's no right or wrong way to do it, basically. Let me see how many pages. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's 30 pages. I think I want to add some more, and I'm going to have to trim off because, you know, when you cut the pages all the same size, as you keep putting them in, they start protruding out, and I don't like that. So I'm going to have to trim these right here, and oh, I had this one too. A cool one, cactus plant. Put that in between here. I think I'll put a couple of more pieces, but basically that'll probably be as many as I'll put in there. Maybe a couple of more. Maybe some notebook paper, so you can, you know, journal on it really good. So I just have to trim this a little bit. So I'll be back. My next video, I'll be embellishing, doing the pockets, the flips, the tags, and everything. So I'll see you next time. Bye.